Hello, I'm Priya Hassan.
And I'm Najmal Hassan. We are from Maulana Azad National Urdu University, Hyderabad, India.
And today we'll talk to you about our IAU OAD project called Astro Sprint. We also run Shrishti Astronomy, which has been working with astronomy outreach and education since some time. Now, the first question we'd like to answer is why Astro Sprint?
We have come across that students are often looking for projects, real-time experience at research, and most of them are at intermediate stage, so they need handholding, mentoring, and to take them ahead. They require this for the love of research or for records for grad schools.
So the story started with 2020 when IAU first gave out its first extraordinary call for COVID-related proposals. And that's when we proposed the project called Astronomy from Archival Data, which was a 6-month project, essentially working on projects with astronomy archival data for students at undergrad as well as postgrad level.
We had sessions on Saturdays and Sundays, 2-hour sessions each, and they had participation from 23 countries. There were about 1,000 participants. The list of countries which from where the students came is listed below.
Which is clearly an indicator that this was something that students actually wanted. Now, that's our team. 2 of us worked together. But for this thing, we actually invited a lot of friends, a lot of other astronomers to contribute with their science cases and their possible projects, which would cover other parts of the electromagnetic spectrum as well as other kind of objects, other than the projects that we were offering to the students.
So the modus operandi was virtual teaching. And this has been here for a while now. And we have to do that for the COVID issues. We had to maintain a website, design it, make it attractive for students, use social media effectively to reach out students with their queries and their support material.
And we had a variety of speakers, which included Mark Taylor, who covered TopCat, Louisa Rebil from IPAC, and from ESA, we had help from Bruno Merin, Deborah Baines. We had Tim Hamilton, who gave some projects to students, as well as Ajit Gimbavi, Avinash Deshpande, and a lot of other astronomer friends who contributed onto the project.
This was in 3 phases. The first phase began in August. And we had live sessions on Saturdays and Sundays from 10 to 11:30 Indian Standard Time. And we have had interactive hands-on sessions. We had a variety of speakers from India and abroad. All the sessions were recorded and posted online. And we have now about 80 video recordings at the website listed below.
In the second phase, the students actually selected projects, interacted with their mentors, and in the final stage, which was in February 2021, the students actually presented their projects. And the projects and the work covered range of things like Python, AstroPy, TopCat, Aladdin, ESA Sky, as well as data from Gaia, SDSS, HST, Kepler, etc. And like I mentioned earlier, you had about 1,000 students from 25 different countries.
Some of the work has been published and some more are in the pipeline in the process of publishing their work in.
And everything is available on our website. The caveats were obviously planning events. So this was planned essentially on Saturday, Sundays mornings, so it did not disturb the academic schedule of students. And we had a few students who were from non-English speaking countries. So we enabled subtitles for our videos, the variety of speakers. And since immediately the stuff was live streamed, so people could always watch the videos whenever they wanted, if they wanted to repeat it. And that actually gave us a good learning database on how to handle it. We have our website, which is at shrishtiastro.com, which actually describes more details about the project. And that's when,
we came up with the tools and science cases. We taught them Python, AstroPy, TopCat, Aladdin, ESA, R, machine learning, and big data, which are essential for dealing large amounts of data, which are now available for astronomy.
Yeah, so the science cases ranged from exoplanets, stars, galaxies, grav lensing, dark matter, and all kinds of other interesting objects. And that's when started off the conception for Astro Sprint. So OAD advertised for Astro Sprint. This was for last year, for 2021. And that's when we proposed Astro Sprint. Astro Sprint was basically made up of 3 workshops. And you can see that our website was basically Star Trek themed, and we essentially tried to keep that to make the website interesting and fun for participants. The first workshop
was held from 26th to 28th March 2021. The complete set of 19 lectures are available on the link provided below. We had sessions from 9:30 in the morning till 6 in the evening, and we had sessions continuously for the whole week.
Yeah, but that's when we realized that probably this was a little tiring for students because of, you know, the 3-day thing. And therefore, but before that, we then planned Discovery, which was the next workshop, which was covered over a span of 10 days. And instead, in this case, we did 10 days with 2 hours each, so that the load was not too much on students. You can also see in this plot the kind of coverage we have of country-wise. We have all over the world participants from everywhere.
During the weekdays, we had it in the evenings, and on the weekends, we had it in the mornings, Indian Standard Time. And since it was made available online, people could see them at their convenience from different time zones.
So you can see the schedule we had over here. These were approximately the kind of things which we covered in the second workshop. Now and then people could actually choose the projects they wanted to work in. Each of them have mentors, and accordingly, they have been working since that time.
So coming to the last next generation workshop, which is planned, we hope it's going to be offline, and it was to be sometime in March, but since the COVID situation didn't improve, we couldn't have it offline, so we have postponed it a little bit.
Till the time we can have it offline, and we do hope the situation is improving. So meanwhile, you have the repository, which is there on our website. And we also conducted a few more workshops online to keep students engaged. So we are Global Sky partners with the LCO, the Las Cumbres, and therefore we actually try to give students hands-on experience of actually observing with robotic telescopes.
We had 2 training program sets, one in November, 8 to 12 November, and the other one in January, 13 and 14 January. With IAU Women in Astronomy Working Group, where we addressed to a lot of students across the world on training them to handle astronomy data and work on astronomy projects.
Yeah, and often a lot of the participants overlapped between all these different activities we did. So we are gearing up for next gen. And the way forward is we've been coordinating our efforts with the IVOA, as well as Intro to Astro Research.
Global Sky Partners, LCO workshops are planned in October, November. Were held in October, November. Hackathon is planned. We are planning to develop course material for the sessions which we have been holding in collaboration with some universities and institutes.
And we're enjoying the journey. We're looking forward to things going ahead. So thanks a lot.
Thank you.